Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Is your teacher Judith. Today I'll be putting you through on finding square root of numbers by factorization method. In our last video we learned the continuous subtraction method where consecutive odd numbers starting from 1 are being subtracted from the given numbers until we got to 0. So in this video I'll be showing you the step-by-step method of finding the square root of a number by factorization method. So the first step is to continuously divide this given number with its lowest prime factor or factors until we get to 1. Now let's compare it with continuous subtraction. In continuous subtraction, we kept subtracting with consecutive odd numbers until we got to 0. Now in factorization method, we'll keep dividing with the lowest prime factor until we get to 1. Now this method of division is similar to that of the LCM, that's the lowest common multiple of a number, and the HCF, which is the highest common factor of a number. We use the same method of division or the same pattern of division. Now the next step is, after your division, the list of factors are grouped into 2. Now we group these factors into 2, then take out 1 from the 2 when we multiply. Now the answer we got from the multiplication is the square root of the given number. Let me show you the step-by-step method using this question. We are asked to find the square root of 36. So we'll be making use of the LCM and the HCF method of division. We'll have our line, we'll have our 36. Now I will list out the 4 common prime numbers used in this kind of division. That is the 2, the 3, the 5, and the 7. So let's look at the first prime factors. We would like to know if the first number can divide the number we have. If it can't, we check the second one, the third one, the fourth one, just like that. So can 36 be divisible by 2? I made a video on the divisibility rule to know when a number given can be divisible by 2, by 3, by 5, and by 7. So you can check that out later. So 2 can divide 36 to give us 18. 2 we divide, we'll have 9. So at this point, 2 can divide 9. So we'll try the next prime number here, which is 3. So 3 will divide to give us 3. Then 3 again to give us 1. Now we are done with our division and we have gotten to 1. The next step is to group these numbers gotten into 2. So we have this 2 and this 2 we group, and out of these 2 we've grouped, we'll take out a part of it. So we'll take out 2 for me, so we have 2. So we'll group 3 and 3, then we have 3. Now the next step is to multiply these numbers that we have already grouped and taking out 1 from it. So we have to multiply 2 times 3, which is equal 6. We got our answer to be 6, so therefore the square root of 36 is equal 6. Now let's try something else. If we are asked to find the square root of 144, we'll have our line, because we'll be using the same pattern of division used to find the lowest common multiple and the highest common factor of a number. We have our 144. Again, I will list the prime numbers usually used in this pattern of division, which is 2, 3, 5, and 7. So we'll start with our 2 because 144 is divisible by 2. 2 we divide, we'll have 72. 2 can still divide again, and this one will divide, we'll have 36. 2 can also divide again, and this will give us 18. 2 can also divide again, and this will give us 9. Now at this point, 9 is an odd number, so definitely 2 can divide 9. We'll move to the next prime number we have there, which is 3. So 3 can divide 9 to give us 3. Then 3 we divide again to give us 1. We are done with our division. We divided gradually using the lowest prime factor. So let's group. We have 2 and 2. Then we'll group this out to be 2. We have 2 and we have 2 again. We'll group it out to be 2. Then we have 3 and 3. So we'll group it out to be 3. Now we are done grouping. The next step is to multiply these numbers we have already taken out from each group. 2 times 2 times 3, which is equal 12. So therefore, the square root of 144 is equal to 12. So in our next class, I'll be teaching you the next method, which is the estimation method of finding the square root of numbers. We'll be finding the square root of 961. Finding the square root of 961. So in finding the square root of 961, the square root of 961 is a prime number, and we can actually find the square root of 961 using the factorization method. So in our next class, I'll be teaching you how to make use of the estimation method to find the square root of this kind of numbers. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification button. Bye, and see you in the next class.